We are ready to race. The lights do go green and we're underway in the Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe powered by AWS Endurance Cup Round 4. And already the Mercedes of Maxi Goetz is trying to get up, and here comes the Almanar Mercedes as well. They're going to swamp past the Lamborghini on the way down to the first corner. Watch Trudy in the Audi. There's a little bit of contact between the two Mercedes cars. The Almanar gets biffed in once, twice, three times, and the Iron Dames have gone around. Oh, that's such a heartbreaker. Looks like big damage to one of the Ferraris as well. I think that might be Niklas Nielsen, and somehow through all of that, Marcello has held on to the lead in front of the Almanar Mercedes, and that's the Scenic Porsche that has come all the way up to third.
Damage to the rear, one of the Mercedes likewise, but that was a gift for Raffaele Marcello. He was the one that came out of that four-way battle into turn one. He was on the right part of the racetrack, others were all too far to the left, and again, tire smoke billowing off the back. I think it's there's the battle that's going on for second and third place. Audi have got themselves out. Look at the front of that Ferrari. Is that the Ferrari that got that bodywork damage?
No, it's the other one. It's Maxi Goetz.
It's Max Goetz, I'm not surprised, because Max Goetz was one of those Mercedes trying to make it 3 into 2 into 1, and it didn't come off. And he's got damage on that right rear. Bodywork rubbing on that right rear tire. Needs to be concerned either to rub the rubber away or rub the bodywork away.
Well, look who's come up into third position, because the Almanar Mercedes has now dropped back into 5th place. Look who's in third. It's David Schumacher in the Winwood Mercedes that has crept forward now into third position. What an amazing lap for David Schumacher. It's now side by side. That's Audi versus McLaren, as everybody tries to get through without too much drama, but there's absolute banter between the other Winwood Mercedes and the remaining Ferrari. That is the 71 of Davide Rigon. So they are absolutely at loggerheads as they come through on the first lap. The Scenic Porsche's got through in a second. The Conti Audi of Fred Verbisch is in fourth.
The Mercedes in the background, rubber flying off the back. We saw the bodywork had tapped, and that car coming back, literally 3 wheels on my wagon. There is the remains of that right rear tire. Everybody having to back off in the middle of the chicane to enable them not to get in contact.
Right, we've got the number 11 Conti Audi of Fred Verbisch having got past David Schumacher. Schumacher having another go, and here comes Mauro Engel. Engel's going deep into the brakes into turn 1, trying to go side by side with David Schumacher, and he's still going to be there to the inside for turn 2. Here comes Engel. Perfect. He's going to get up the inside. David Schumacher's going to have to bail out of it. Up to 4th for the Almanar Mercedes. So let's see where it all unfolded there. Jordan Pepper's not quite reacted the same way. Maxi Gott's got a beautiful launch.
Yes, now it's all looking reasonably in control, but look, the cars all over the place coming down into turn. Marcello stays to the right. Mauro Engel tries to come down, contacts Jordan Pepper. Maxi Goetz becomes wrapped up in all that, contact twice. And there you see the Iron Dames Lamborghini has rotated.
But this is on board with the 98 car, the Rove BMW, the championship leading car. Look, he's about to get some punishment. Ready? Bang! How is he still running in the top 10?
They make him tough down in Munich, that's why.
Very impressive. He managed to get away from all that, but look at just the carnage in turn 1.
That is normal at Nürburgring in turn 1. Everybody tries to get into turn 1 ahead of everybody else, and inevitably it just doesn't work. And Marcello hugged the right-hand side of the racetrack, not the natural line. There's the rear view mirror from the 98, or the 88.
Even Marcello got a tag as he went through. He was quite lucky, actually, that he didn't take more damage to the rear of the Mercedes, and they are now, of course, leading the race. Excellent work to hold the lead. Here we go, side by side. This is Pereira and Trudy. Trudy trying to go the long way round, and that's beautifully handled by Mattia Trudy. What a move.
Fred Verbisch will be the first task for Mauro Engel, and
James again.
Down at the bottom of the racetrack, was that an assist? Or was that a self-induced spin? This has not been a great start. They've got to now reverse the car. And I think they must be now at the tail of the field, because there's no traffic coming behind them. I thought they were starting sufficiently far up the field that they might have got clear, but they just went into turn 1 on the left-hand side of the racetrack and got swept up with all that was going forward. So that's a huge disappointment for the 83 Lamborghini.
This is bitter disappointment. Rail Freight trying to get the move on the car collection Porsche, which just squeezes out. That was a bit bold from Rail Freight.
Well, it was ambitious. Let's be polite about it. The Porsche was slow and ran up high, but then it just swooped down and caught the left front of the Lamborghini. Rail Freight had nowhere to go. The closing gap was inevitable, and the contact was the spin, and then the delay getting the car rolling again.